Greetings, Libra, and welcome to my YouTube channel, One Who Sees Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the month of June 2020 for those of us born in the zodiac sign of Libra. Libra family members, Spirit Guide has already been invoked, and the cards have been anointed, shuffled, and cut according to the amount of times and directions given to me by my Spirit Guide. And so, with your kind permission, may I begin a look at and an interpretation of the Sacred Tarot for you for this time period. For those of you that are new to this new channel, welcome aboard. I hope that you like the reading and you like the style enough to subscribe and to like and to share and even come in for a consultation if you desire. Be my pleasure. Some of you may recognize my voice. I had a channel with the same name about 6 months ago, but I had to redo the channel again because I had actually I misplaced my password, things like that. So anyway, enough being said, let's begin. Okay, Libra. Libra family members, I'm looking at you as you're coming into this reading cycle, and the Spirit is saying to me that it will blow over. It will blow over. Let it blow over. Let it blow. Let it go. I see you actually being filled. It's almost as if your mouth is filled with air, like puff, like when you were a child, and you just blow it out. It's something like that. You just need to let some things go, release some things. I definitely see that. Some of you are coming into this time zone with some lessons that you didn't learn, some lessons that you need to learn, some things that you probably should not necessarily repeat or should have repeated again. And so you find yourself in a situation because of lessons that you did not learn. And you find yourself kind of mentally tangled up right now. Some of you are mentally tangled up. And I see it has a lot to do with that masculine energy. And that masculine energy, that's a whole topic that I won't have time to go into, but that's a masculine energy that you were connected to physically. I definitely see that, but I see that it kind of like has you in some kind of a jammed up situation mentally. So what you're going to do, you're going to release some things. You're going to stop the conflict. You're going to stop the arguing. You're going to stop all that. You're going to let it go, okay? You're going to go forward with your life and you're going to work on you. You're going to spend some time with yourself. And I urge you to do that. Some of you are really drained right now, and you're kind of keeping it to yourself, and that's okay for the moment. That's okay. Some of you are getting ready to have some money making opportunities. Sometimes it's good, and sometimes not only is it good to experience a little bit of a bruising sometime, but it's also good because sometimes we turn pain into power. And sometimes we take an experience that seems to come to hurt us, and that experience actually inspires us to do something more, as far as a hobby that you might turn into a money-making experience. Or you might have an idea that you always wanted to manifest, and now this might be a time for it. And it's a small amount of money that you're going to experience, but I think it's going to bring you some pleasure. I think it's going to bring you some joy because right now you don't feel respected, and you don't feel as if they're getting it. You don't feel as if that other person is getting it, and you don't understand why. And I understand why you don't understand it. Let's leave it there. Then your final outcome card is the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is a very nice card to end with because it's a card of mastery. It's a card of you landing on your feet, so to speak, even though the character in the card is sitting on her throne, but it's a matter of power. It's a matter of you mastering where you are. You might even have some kind of good news coming in the industry that you work. There might be a promotion or something like that coming because this is a mastery. This is where you're coming out of this situation on top. Okay? Yeah, and it's good. You're seeing through some things. Thank you, Spirit. I love you for that. So you're going through a cycle, or I should say, you're coming through the cycle now, sort of like coming through a portal, right? You're coming through it, and you're getting some clarity. You're seeing things and people for who they are and what they are, and that's a good thing. And the Spirit is also advising with the display of the tarot that you should not go back. You should not go backwards. You should pursue, move forward, keep going forward. It's a good time to pause. Thank you. It's a good time for you to pause and reflect. Very good. The Nine of Wands is showing up in your reading in an upright position, and the nine numerologically is a time of you rest. You let some things flake off of you, and you let some other things catch up with you. Some blessings that you sent out into the universe, some prayers that you sent out, they're going to come back to you, right? You begin to look at what works and what doesn't work. This is a good time for that. And then what happens after the numerological, in numerology, the number nine, then you have the number one or the 10. It's a one. It's the beginning of, right? Or it's the ultimate completion and beginning at the same time. It's like a birth, right? Very good. Yeah, it's definitely relating to love, definitely relating to affairs of the heart, okay? You getting ready to spend some money too. I see that. Okay. Yeah. As you move into your future cycle, things are going to turn around for you. Just watch your temper, watch your impulsive behavior, watch your irrational behavior, mind your temper. Get away from people that will cause you to respond in a way that is not necessarily in your character. You know, I don't want people to take you out of character, but there definitely is this potential for you to respond impulsively to something. So be mindful of that. Give things some thought. I'm going to stop there. Those of you that heard something that resonated, you'd like to come in for a consult, the information is on the screen. Those of you that are new to the channel or welcome back, please like and subscribe and share. Stay blessed, Libra. Stay blessed.